It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing laundry. I have I guess I have a job I'm trying to go to at 8, so I'm trying to wash up. But I had this on my mind. Every time I see people talking about Obama, and yeah, this little rant is about Obama. Every time I see people talking about Obama, I always feel like he ain't doing shit. Now, I've always said if you feel that way, then you as a black man has failed. The reason why I say that is because I look at the presidency as a face. It's basically whoever we put there is a representative of how the country is right now. Now, has he done a lot of stuff for gay people? Yes, but at that time, I feel like he's supposed to. If you as a black man, the first, even like me as a straight man, I would have been like, you need to like capture that gay vote. The gay vote was very important because it was basically the deciding factor of who was going to be our president or not. So Obama had to get that gay vote. That's why when he legalized gay marriage and all that other stuff, I already knew from there he was going to be president. He was like, Mitt Romney not going to win. He already got it. But the reason why I say you felt as a black man, because I do feel like we kind of like was like, fuck it, let Obama do it. Instead of us going, wow, we have the first black president, we could, like, finally, we should take this as an opportunity to get up on our feet for ourselves. I don't feel like black people did anything for themselves throughout the whole time Obama was in office. We just, like, relying on Obama. Just like, let Obama do it. You know, since we in office, it's like how black businesses start, and we always ask for hookups or little handouts and all that other stuff, or trying to get the cheaper price and all that. Instead of like trying to get our own, I felt like we relied on Obama too much. And there are things we do need, but I feel like most of that we could have done ourselves. Plus, he started My Brother's. Anybody that knows about the My Brother's Keeper, look it up. It's on YouTube. He started that. Well, it started from a little black boy in Chicago, and he kind of like co-signed on it. But he was there for that. It started in Chicago, in his hometown. He know about the killings. He was doing things for black people. He was getting things started. When he was getting jobs, we should have been on them jobs, but half of them, I feel like we never set ourselves up to get those jobs, because around the end of his last couple of years, jobs were decreasing. They were going down. Now that in Trump's office, it's really low, but you have Obama to thank. He was, to me, and I was watching it, he was doing a lot of things that I feel like black people never jumped on, especially the job things and technology. I feel like as black men, we're not so techno savvy. Not the black nerds, obviously, but just regular hood niggas, them type of black dudes. They're not really techno savvy, so they wouldn't know what to do or get them kind of jobs. Black men was not in colleges. We still like to work with our hands. That's just men in general. We don't like to sit down. We like to work with our hands. That's why we're good with our hands. Everything. I feel like, okay, I've always had this story. There was kind of like a joke, but there's a lot. I think this is the best way to explain it, because I kind of suck at explaining things. There's this line where, let's just say white women, gays, and then blacks and Latinos. We're all in this line, right? So Obama's like, look, since I'm in office, I can only give you like one thing, right? So the women was like, we want equal pay, and Obama's like, done. We'll try to get that done. I'm gonna get that done. The gays was like, we're trying to, we want to get married. That's the most important thing. That's the primary thing we really want. All right. All right, y'all want to get married? All right, done. Y'all can get married in all 50 states of America. Or, you know, you can get in New York and Cali. It's like, what about all states? Okay, all right, y'all get it in all states. Latinos, they was like, look, we want to, like, be looked as immigrants and, you know, not immigrants, but, you know, people who trying to get more jobs for the Latino community and all that other stuff. And we're like, and they're like, okay, you know, but some of y'all gotta go. All right, the bad ones, y'all really gotta go. I gotta do shit, you know, because law is law. And the Latinos like, all right, we understand. You know, but, you know, for the ones that are here, you try to help us out. And it's like, okay. And the black people, see, it's our thing is we have so many problems. We have so many things that's fixed in the community. Like schools, jobs, gang violence, pregnancies, etc. We have so many problems in the black community. We don't know where to start. So the whole time, the black community is like, okay, what do we start with? We start with school. We start with the job. What about the violence? What about the violence? Look, man, I can't. Look, damn the violence. I can't get a job. You know. But what about the education of the kids? The kids is more important. Look, the kids are important, but I need my job. And look, what about, look, my son died last week. What are we doing over here? And while we're arguing with each other, the gays, I feel like they slipped in. They go, well, Obama, since they can't get this shit together, let's talk about these bathrooms. And Obama's like, okay, you know, all right, y'all come back, and when y'all get y'all shit together. And then we really didn't get our shit together till the black killings. And then we was like, damn, we forgot about police brutality. How can we not talk about police brutality? You know what? And then it was like, I don't feel like we decided on police brutality, but that was just like the hot ticket. That was really like fucking us up. So we was like, all right, can we do something about the police brutality? And I'm pretty sure Obama was like, all right, I could at least try to put cameras on him and all that other stuff. I know this story kind of like makes Obama looks like he's done more than, but I feel like some of our problems, I feel like we could do them in the community. We could do them ourselves. We don't really need Obama or to go to Obama. We could have him endorse it, but not really go to Obama. But we're like, oh no, we're just letting Obama fix it. And by the time Obama's out, I feel like some people in the black community are like, that nigga ain't do shit for us. And then this is why I asked anybody black. I was like, what do you want him to do? And it's like, and then I tell them, if you had to pick one thing that you want Obama to do, some people say there's so much to do that you don't know where to start. So I feel like as black now, like, I don't want to say more black people getting more jobs. It's not because of Trump. It's because I feel like we fucked over the opportunities so much that we see Trump coming. It's like, oh shit, we might want to get our shit together before Trump puts us back in slavery. Because I think some people think Trump might be in slavery, might put us in slavery. I know I do. But this is I don't want to say quick because most of my things are 16 minutes. This one's under 10, so I'm gonna give it a 10. Let me know what y'all think. Am I right? Am I wrong? If you stumble on this, just let me know what you think. I'm out. Peace.